Okay, if you've been asleep at the wheel, or haven't been paying attention to the news, which you probably haven't because you're probably watching mainstream propaganda and not the news. If you want to go for news, go to X. So, over the weekend, this being Monday, the 1st of September, 2025, Britain saw massive protests. We're talking 35 different locations with like thousands of people filling the streets. Yeah. So why are all of these people protesting? Well, again, read the newspapers. It's in protest over a lot of different things. Censorship being one of them. Can't say anything. If you, like I said, if you're on X or if you're on, you'll see that lots of people share these memes about, oh yeah, people thrown in jail for cartoons and mean tweets. Not hyperbole, not a joke. It's actually a thing. So that's what one of the things they're protesting. The other is mass immigration, massive assault on the youth of Britain, in particular the young women and girls. I'll leave it at that. You can kind of use your imagination what the assault we're talking about. Anyway, so they're protesting over that, among other things. Protect our, it's like I have ancestors that are from the UK, okay, particularly Ireland, but it's sad. It's so sad. So, what is this? So, on September 13th, there's a worldwide push for dismantling what is termed managed decline. And managed decline is simply importing massive amounts of people from Africa, Middle East, wherever, to effectively just get rid of the entire population of insert country here, whatever it is, UK, it doesn't matter, anywhere in Europe, Canada, Australia, it doesn't matter. They don't, whoever was born and raised and lived there from the time they were, my ancestors have been on the American continent for over 400 years. Okay. So that's what those are the people they don't want. They want to completely replace the nations with, I don't know, savages. What, I don't know, but they don't want to have the native population. And when I mean native, I mean people who have been there for hundreds of years, or their ancestors, like mine, have been here for hundreds of years. They don't want native Britons to, be in Britain. They want it to be a Muslim state. That's the managed decline. They want it to be just another state, really. They want the new world order. That's really what they want. So it's a managed decline, right? They don't want to have the UK and Canada and the US and France and Italy. No, they just want it to be one population, I guess. So there's a massive protest on September 13th. If, like I said, if you pay attention to the real news on X, and you look at people like Tommy Robinson, who's the one that started this whole global protest, you'll see these massive pictures of all these people in Australia and the UK. Like I said, just in the UK alone, there were 35 different locations where people were protesting over the weekend. And it's not a small amount of people. Not a small amount of people. We're talking thousands of people packing the streets, protesting mass immigration. So, this is my call to all of the people living in the communist country of Canada. Get off your butt and protest or die. And I'm not talking about literal death. I'm talking about the death of Canada, right? Because Carney and his crew of clowns will absolutely crush everything that is Canada. They really already have, right? The GDP for Canada shrunk just since Carney's been in power by almost 2%. Yeah, Crown Royal, one of the staples of like any Canadian liquor store, closing, right? Jack Daniels and all the other American booze manufacturers, not even in Canada anymore, right? Now, people are, it's funny because I saw this in a news article the other day, and people are like, oh yeah, it, their sales in Canada declined by 62%. They make up 1% of Jack Daniels' total sales. 1%. You're like, okay, yeah. So you take 62% of 1% of, okay, well, it's pittance, really. I mean, is it something? Sure, it's something, a few $100,000 or something like that. Eh. But they got they got plenty of places that will buy their whiskey. I mean, not that I'm a whiskey drinker, but still, whatever. But that's the kind of stuff we're protesting, right? Silly things like that. So, get off your keister, go protest. September 13th, I might actually do the same. We'll see. Depends on if, whatever, we'll see. So, yeah. So that's all I got to say right about now. Yeah. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Until the next time, that's it. That's all. There is no more.